We do have pretty significant tree damage. Looks like power lines are down just to my left. That power pole is barely standing. But we are in the damage path. Do have damage right through here right now.
Okay, so Chris is seeing about where the circulation crossed the road. Now we believe that it's a little bit more intense and doing some more damage just to the north of where he is, near Bearden. And that's going to be going towards Okemah here within the next little bit. Right now, the tornado is going to be near the Whiskey Throttle MX area. It's crossing the North Canadian River, okay? And if it keeps going on the path that it's on right now, it's gonna go right up towards Okemah, hopefully on the south, hopefully not right through the middle, but if it does come into town, it's going to enter on the southwest side down there near CM Heavy Machinery. It's going to go across North 3760, that road. It'll probably intersect Interstate 40 somewhere near the S&W equipment area and the residents at Okemah. Keep that in mind as the storm gets closer to you. Hopefully we've got people watching in Okemah, Oklahoma. This is an incredibly dangerous situation. You've got to take shelter underground or in the lowest, most interior room of your home, with as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. Put on a helmet. Okay, put on a helmet. Protect your head. Put on a pair of shoes just in case you need to evacuate your home in the event of damage. And bring me with you. Charged phone, tablet, something with internet so you can call people and stay updated in the event of where you need to do that. And maybe the power's out, but we still have AT&T. You know what I mean? So, take shelter there in Okemah, Oklahoma. Also, there's a lot more tornado warnings here. It's kind of overwhelming, but we're going to go through all of them. Ada and Bing, Francis and Happyland, you guys are also under a tornado warning right now, and you need to take shelter. That's a very strong storm coming for you. The circulation near Gene Autry caused a tornado there. It's still rotating as it goes up towards Sulpher again. Sulpher and areas east of Sulpher near Solon need to be getting in their safe spot if they haven't already gotten there. And like Andy said, this storm down here near Marietta is really hard to kind of conceptualize and understand just based off of radar, but it does look like a healthy supercell from what we can tell in reflectivity, and it is warned. So you need to take shelter in Greenville, Marston, and Overbrook in Oklahoma. We currently have a couple big tornadoes on the ground. This one right here continues to look like, one of the more obvious signatures, and it's coming really close to Bearden and Okemah right now. Hopefully everybody on I-40 is aware of the situation between Okemah and Schoolton, because that's going to create a nasty situation if this thing crosses over the interstate and we've got a crowd of people that don't know what's going on. Yeah, tornado now is just south of Okemah, probably near the High Spring Church, High Spring Cemetery, that area.
Coming up behind it right now, Ryan. Still have service, surprisingly. Still do see visible power flashes. We're coming right up behind where it would have came. I think there's an open field right next to me. I don't know what's over there. I hope there's nothing. But this is taking a direct beeline to Okemah and I-40. This is not a storm to deal with. This is not a storm to joke around with. This is a storm you need to be underground. Now, this is not one that you're going to be able to just outrun or anything.
That was Storm Chaser Chris Hall. He's right on the tail of this storm. He's getting pretty close to it. He's, thankfully, the tornado seemingly lifted a little bit right before it crossed the road in front of where he was going, or it might have blocked his path. But now he's paralleling the damage path up towards Bearden, and he's going to continue to watch this thing for us as it goes towards Okemah. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, just for a little bit of radar science so we can have exactness on this, Ryan. The tornado is only on the right side. It's like 4 pixels wide here, only on the right side of this whole mesocyclone that's showing up on the radar. That is the tornado's location there in the hook echo, right on that right side there. So it is not, as far as I can tell, it's not a super wide tornado, but it could still have a good amount of width to show up with that sort of rotation and a compact debris signature there. And with a look like this, it means that the whole storm is dangerous, very clearly here. So we want to make sure that everyone in this warning is taking shelter, but it's still the tornado path, despite its actual presentation here and where it's actually doing damage, is still right in line with Okemah, about 7 or 8 minutes out as of now.
Thank you very much, meteorologist Andy Hill. I'm kind of pointing out something that's important here is this right here is more where we're actually looking at the tornadic circulation. Some of this might be side load contamination, and also just a more broad circulation that's not necessarily connecting. Nevertheless, this is still probably doing some pretty bad, damage to anything that it hits here. And if you're in the path, you need to take shelter, especially if you're in Okemah. That's going to be a very unfortunate situation if the town takes a direct hit here from our major storm. Rest of our velocity signatures are continuing to look concerning, but honestly, a couple of them have decoupled quite a bit. All right, so
a new PDS tornado warning
from Murray
has been
County,
issued.
Oklahoma. The storm that went to the left or west of Roth is now it's not nearly as concerning as it was at one point. Same thing for the storm that went to the east of Daughtry. So hopefully these things are going to unwind a little bit, but we can't be too hopeful because it's very likely that this is going to continue to be a problem for some time. New tornado warning for Sulpher. Okay, again, Sulpher, you're under a tornado warning. You've got another big circulation heading towards you. Please take shelter now. Seeing some unfortunate video out of Sulpher, by the way, of some significant tornado damage. Definitely some big-time tornado damage here in Sulpher. Search and rescue is currently ongoing in Sulpher. From what I'm seeing here, it looks like, I mean, obviously we can't tell a lot. It's dark, it's still storming, but it looks like some chaotic out there in Sulpher right now, I'm sure. We don't have power. Houses and buildings are destroyed. People are running around in the middle of a severe thunderstorm. But hopefully we've got somebody out there that can let everybody know that another tornado literally might be coming into the town of Sulphur here soon. Go ahead, Andy.
Yes, Ryan. Unfortunately, huge debris signature north of Marietta, Oklahoma, that just passed over
A new
Interstate
PDS
35.
tornado warning has been issued.
There's the upgrade for that one, I believe. This is going to go to the east of Overbrook, Oklahoma, east of Ardmore, so now Dixon, Oklahoma, east of Ardmore, and Highway 177 once again. This is going to go right up that track there, doing intense damage right now.
Thank you, Andy. This is just unbelievable. Seriously, it's like a train of tornadoes going over some of the same places over and over again. We've got to be concerned now about Ardmore and Dixon again, as a big tornado is down here near Marietta, moving up towards Greenville and Hawks Bar in Oklahoma. Once again, I can't show you the videos that I'm seeing right now. We want to protect the copyright of our storm chasers, but if you are interested in what I'm talking about with that significant damage in Sulphur, Oklahoma, just so you can get understand the extent of what we're talking about here, it's over on X. I've retweeted it at Ryan Hall, y'all. That's my handle over there. So we've got extreme damage already with some of these storms that have went through the Oklahoma area. Now we've got not one, but two more tornadoes probably coming right up back into the Sulphur area here within the next hour or so. And yeah, oh my goodness, look at this. Now we've got a very visible debris signature just to the south of Sulphur. Hopefully that goes just to the east of town there. But yeah, big time damaging tornado again. Very close to Sulphur. I just hope that somebody's out there relaying that information to all the people who are doing great work, I'm sure, doing the search and rescue in the middle of a disaster situation. You know, hopefully those people understand the severity of what's going on here. Outside of just Sulphur, though, we also have to be concerned about this potentially making its way up towards Solon, Hickory, and Denny. Y'all need to be taking shelter over there. Go ahead, Andy.
Amazing catch there, Ryan. That's completely embedded in garbage velocity data, but that is a legitimate debris signature once again south and east of Sulphur. I don't even know what to say about that one. So there's multiple damaging tornadoes on the ground right now from north of Marietta, Oklahoma, and southeast of Sulphur. That shouldn't impact the town of Sulphur, should head away to the north and east. Latest on the Okemah tornado, I think there's still a weak tornado ongoing with this as it gets closer to the town. However, this is not the worst case scenario for what it looks like. Please continue taking shelter in the town as the the bulk of the winds in the rear flank downdraft and the inflow come around the town. I hope that the tornado lifts here and doesn't do damage, but as far as I can tell, we
a
seem
new
to be avoiding
PDS
the
tornado
worst case in
warning
Okemah.
has been issued.
All right, thank you, meteorologist Andy Hill. We just got a new PDS tornado warning for Love, Marshall, and Carter counties in Oklahoma. I don't know how many of these we've had today. It's a lot. But yeah, we've got a damaging tornado currently ongoing over there near Sulphur. Now we've also got a damaging tornado coming back up into the Ardmore and Dixon area. That's going to be our newest, PDS warning there for parts of Carter, Marshall, and Love counties. A particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible now, as we can see the debris being lofted into the air from Marietta. Now that tornado is coming up between Ardmore and Dixon, Oklahoma right now.